Butterflies. Boo.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Bingo! Incendio!
No, where the butterfly's gone.
Revelio.
Oh, there you go, marks them anyway.
Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me.
Where did they lead you? Revealed a treasure chest.
Revelio.
Oh.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
That was one of the trophies, that was. Follow the butterflies. Clean most of them off, then the others to clean up. The rest of them meant practice flying near the spires. So we can do that one. Hang on, is it on the well? I thought it said the Spires. Oh, does she mean like a place called the Spires? Yeah, if you fly low, you get unlimited stamina. It's only when you fly high it starts. Some balloons there.
There we go.
Oh, that was it. The balloons practice flying near Cambridge Tower. There's a bunch of lost pages here as well. Just doing some of the clean-up stuff till Ethan gets back and I can see him, and then yeah.
Revelio. That's it.
They should make this an RPG, shouldn't they? Could you imagine an online RPG set in like this sort of universe? It's having like tons of people flying about. Let's get back to this bitch. Oh, there's a Merlin trial there. We'll just do that while we're on our way. Oh shit, I think I ran out of leaves actually. Expelliarmus, Harry.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Could it be a Merlin trial?
No. Right. I wonder if that bitch down there's got any. I delivered potions to her, and I swear she said, "Oh, I ran out of stock, so I needed more."
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
You fucking useless woman, you ain't even got what I
Thank you for
need.
stopping in. I appreciate it.
Has it got it here? Oh, see, it's only if you have it, it tells you. Oh, no, collections it'll be. What's it, Mallow Sweet? Shit, I've got to go and buy seeds. I'll go and plant a load of them while we're here then. Since there'll be tons of them, I'm guessing. Do you know then, Leanne, you're quiet. Are you on the phone properly? Snip, snip, snip.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Don't suppose you sell the plant, do you? Also buy these.
Oh,
'Cause I
wise
need the rest of
decision.
these.
Thank you.
All my money. Shit, I don't think it's him we go to, is
I
it?
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Sell this shit and then get some of our money back.
What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
So you got sporting ones. Could be him. That's the one. Hello, my dear fellow.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant
It is
surprise.
me.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Alright, where's the old boy I can buy a bigger potting table from for my room? Yeah, I thought you might be on the phone. So I'm only doing side stuff and messing about until Ethan's back and that anyway. Just need to
Take your
grow
time
some
looking
stuff.
about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Potion. Just need to grow some plants. Not seriously, it's contract. So we need to buy them eventually. That's the one we need.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Normal. It's down there. 10 minutes, bloody hell. It's going to use a small one as well. Hang on, so what's the point in this one? That does 5. That does 6.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Right.
Very good.
Stick it on these.
I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps...
Arresto.
That's it. Keep it up. Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training, seas, and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself.
Alright, love, we don't need your whole life story. We just asked to make the team.
My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more
Hazel.
beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her
Oh,
afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what
no,
you've
not
taught me.
thank you, Professor. God, I only asked you a basic question. Gave me a whole goddamn life story. Back in 5 anyway. do that bloody challenge.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Merlin himself will be proud.
Shit, there's loads of them. You better not in here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Same ones.
Revelio.
That's a totally different trial.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Revelio. Accio.
Hell, what's the other one?
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Don't think I've got any more, have I? Oh.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Hopefully it doesn't start that main mission going in here.
About you taking down that troll in the village, sir.
Oh, please.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Willitsy.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Probably not this week. Next week I might, but this week Ethan's away, so I don't need any, thank you. And I've got to sit in and wait for BPHA in the afternoon. So I would come.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest.
Yeah, next
For
week
now,
if you
I'm
go,
happy
I'll probably,
simply
what is it,
knowing there's something
grab some bits.
so lovely to see, should I dare.
But yeah, because Ethan's away and that, I won't end up eating it. Get some more of that bacon and that next week. Yeah, I don't like free, I like it fresh. You know, the bacon might be tempting one day. I won't eat a 40 pack of bacon in a week, I know that. No, I swear they say when you freeze meat, it does something to the structure a bit, I think. Don't know. But yeah, you probably won't taste it. I cook frozen stuff. I buy frozen burgers, so. The map trays a forest, bridge and candles. I put it into my bag for reference. Use the map for floating candles to find the treasure. Ghost of our love. Bugger knows what that is. That must be Hogsmeade. Maybe. No, it's Ethan with a dog. I've got flying candles on it. What? I just had a sandwich on it earlier, didn't I? Bugger knows, I'm sure we'll come across it at some point. What's the paw print mean then? Beast Slayer.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Oh, these will be beasts you can keep as a pet. I ain't done that class yet. There'll be ones you can catch and...
These rocks have seen better days.
There's a side mission down there. So...
Incendio.
Yeah, and Luke's going to bed soon. We're getting into bed, so in a minute. Actually, what's the time? Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, Gar's potion.
Why did I never learn how to swim?
But it won't let me push you in to help you learn.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well,
Then lie down.
technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts.
Slithering scum.
We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am.
Oh, I just took them
They're
off.
as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you.
Well, I don't think they're all meant to be nice, are they? It's usually just...
The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if
It's
I'm
more
not
like the
mistaken,
cocky
I
people,
think
like
you
the
can dive
sort of
down to
snobby
their
people
cave
that end up
just
there.
in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
what colour land there? Bloody bitch is gonna make me swim all the way out there, isn't she?
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Luma. Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
Oh, that's for the door, but yeah, back and forth. Just got to go and sort Lucas out. you go. At least she had some nice music.
Incendio. Lumos. Now for the rest of you. Lumos. What do we have in here then? Narada will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
Go and lie down.
I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver or send by owl? Thank you again, so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
So we'll do Beast Class next. That's the main mission. Leprechaun. Broom appearance. Flame looks best.
Revelio. Accio.
Hazel, go and lie down. You just be skulking now.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it
She's
seems
the old
many of you
Hagrid.
are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
She's got those
Professor
things I
Howard.
found.
Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howard's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Ah, that's the thing that
yes,
stuck its tongue
Professor.
up that kid's nose.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I
Beast
like to
pen
think
brush
it
used to
enriches his
nurture magical
experience.
beast. You got to add that to your bloody thing as well.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Oh, let me stick these on these, because I only need these when I build stuff. And everything's done with a wand. Oh, sort of did then.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kind best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
It's got some giant cat.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone! That's really not funny. Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that
Innit?
when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Ooh, in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
And she got a
Don't
broom,
worry,
could have
we're
flown
nearly
there.
It's just ahead. Stand back.
Could be one of those white things, isn't it? Yeah.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy
Hippogriff.
before you approach them.
Oh yeah, we call them griffins. They call them like you say, a hippogriff, isn't it? Hello. And again.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
I want one, innit?
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something. I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
So I'll learn level 1 locks with him. Do that one more over there.
Can't wait till I'm old enough.
Just unlock this one quick.
Revelio.
Still don't get these things. I'm guessing they mean numbers. 14. So one has one question mark. So it is 3 remaining. I don't know, but you got that up there. Then it's got to be one of these.
Revelio.
But let's worry about them later.
Revelio.
Need a butterfly for that. Fuck knows where we get that from.
Lumos.
So does that mean the butterflies?
Revelio.
Oh, there it is.
Lumos.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguy's figurine menace.
Is she going to teach me how they work?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Oh, I did find one of these in that figs room and I couldn't work out what it did. Oh, so you got to do it at night time.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Revelio.
Yes! Terrifying. Future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
What's in it for me? Oh, money.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Hell is the element? Or do I just automatically have it?
Alohomora.
Okay. Right, move green spark, move red spark. What the fuck? So is it only one of these it's gonna be? Now to move the sparks and rotate the left dial until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. They are both moving. Or has that one got a glow red?
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Oh, it's a disillusion one, isn't it? I know. Hogwarts was doing an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They're seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day, but only the other day an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing a poor elf in blue smoke, giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in her ears for the rest of the day. I expect the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out, be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Head. I'll break into them, or are they higher level? Level 2. Guessing this one's the same, hopefully they don't see me.
Aloha Mora.
My darling Abraham. You'd be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the streets. Oh, my phone's gone off. And sits outside your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest one was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about the gentleman from the ministry. Was he really travelling with Eleazar and a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of your summer school participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love, M. Oh, so these are teachers' quarters, I'm guessing.
Revelio.
It's just a number 5, but how do you know what number the spider is? That's what I don't get. What's it based on it? So 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 plus 5 is that, so it should be 3. I think. No, because that's the second one, isn't it? Fuck 'em.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape
my 2
flappers who can
teachers.
scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
I don't think I can even catch that. See what happens if I do it. Oh, I can cast all the spells still. Get that page from it. Oh, they've gone now.
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
No. Plenty of other parents. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Hospital wing, attending healer nurse.
What was what?
I thought I heard something.
So a patient was injured
Anyway,
during a Quidditch match. The impression being redacted by order of Professor Black.
Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch.
Oh, it redacted it all when and before the snitch was even in
I should pay
sight.
closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Revelio.
What the hell are those two teachers doing that? First glitch I've seen, not that. That was my, what is it? Horticulture, whatever, plant teacher. Dark arts.
Revelio.
Isn't it? Yeah. Thing. Professor Fig, he's the old boy who helped us. I'm receipt of your most recent hour. Apologies for the delay in my response. I'm still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not so recent stogging penalty in Quidditch, which in my humble opinion has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than Quidditch. Oh, what, can you hear him? I couldn't hear him because I've got my headphones on. Go and check in a sec, because I bet Lucas is still up. Minister for Magic. Probably is then being twat with his mates, and he'll have a little whinge now that he's got to be quiet or get off.
Aloha Mora.
Yeah, you can see me coming where his desk is. Or the way he sits. My dear doctor's been asking after you're up so I can come to talk about it. The two of you joined us about too long. Sirona.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Pete.
Sort him and all Lucas out in a sec once this ends.
Rancorous Cup to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
I wonder how I upgrade
My
that
friend,
lockpicking.
are a gentle person and a scholar.
Guess I'm doing his missions.
In exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
So is that added it as a quest, or I'm guessing I'll just find them randomly? Oh, nope. Yeah, back in a bit. Oh. So we have to get drinks and that as well. Oh. Now we got to go and see Tranny McDanny.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Yeah, this one's actually a tranny, that's why it sounds like a dude.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
I can get into all these now.
Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Welcome to the altar.
I'm ready.
There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Revelio.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Revelio. Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I have heard this.
Got
when the
to do it.
dark-hearted
I think he'll be
conspire,
good.
They seldom make their full intentions clear to one another.
Not
I can
gonna
only
murder that
speculate,
tranny.
but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Revelio. It's sealed.
Some butterflies.
Moths. Curious. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Alright, new enemies, so I need to use ancient magic. So I must use fire first.
Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Oh shit, you gotta stand away from it as it takes a butterfly again.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
That's what I can do.
Lumos. This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Revelio. It's sealed shut from the other side. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Oh! Lumos. Revelio. Oh. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Leviosa. Lumos. This looks even more complex.
I bet I'll need that now for down this tunnel.
Lumos.
Yeah, how the hell do I hit at the same time? Oh, maybe I'll stick it on that.
Leviosa. Lumos. Lumos.
How do we get that one on there? Can I call it from here?
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
And then I'm trying to work out how to get the last one. Can I grab them to me? So where's the thing? I don't think I can.
Lumos.
No, I can't work out because if they want us to stay in that, is it going to be the slow time spell? I bet.
I need to bring moths to the door.
No shit, Sherlock.
Arrest momentum.
No.
Lumos.
Oh, let me put slow down on that because I've got that on that anyway.
Arresto momentum. Lumos.
Ethan, Cat, Hazel's doing your job. Boy, just push him out. I don't know, Ethan. Trying to play this. Answering silly questions. What? Well, it depends if you're quiet. And it's bedtime for you soon, so you don't need to stay down here. It's already 10:15. Got to be up even earlier tomorrow. No, right, bye, Ethan. Trying to play this and you're just asking silly questions in my ear. I can't work out. It's definitely something to do with that slow thing, but... What happens if I stand here? Will it push me up with this? Doubt it will be this. Oh, maybe I freeze it then, hit it? No, because then I can't take it, because I can't. It doesn't let you climb up halfway either.
Lumos.
What's another Lumos spell I thought they were going to give me? That one. On that every icing charge removable object. No, this is that one. So leave one on there. I wonder if you have to have it on both of them to lock it or something.
Lumos. Leviosa. Lumos.
Fucking cunt.
Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
So one's disappeared from there already. What's the one? So why the fuck have we got this one here in the alcove?
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
It won't go to that one now.
Arresto momentum.
Is that it? No.
Arresto momentum. Repulso. Repair. Revelio.
Don't fucking get it, because you need that to spin. That you can't use anymore. This is a fourth butterfly.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, hang on, was that another one there? Fuck's sake. Oh no, what the fuck did I just remove from there now?
Lumos. Lumos.
me fucking trying to do it with 3. And there was a 4th one all along.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Of course.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic. I tell you, Hogwarts, lucky they've got protection guards. Expulso! You will pay for your deed.
There they are. Incendio.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
This has become personal.
Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Is that the best you can do?
afraid to fight back?
Revelio.
Okay, that one's glitched.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I'm glad that I
Oh god, he
trusted
might
you.
be dodgy.
We shall
Because he's
speak
like,
soon.
it's just an inkling.
Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Oh well, got it now.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from
Fucking
my
hell.
Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
That's cool, a new dash. Do you want to teach how to use a knapsack to rescue magical beasts? I promise. Oh, I have to collect those moons to get the other locks. I just want to go and help and meet his sister then. Talk to anyone. I'm guessing we got to go there to find him. Feldercroft. Yeah, why isn't that showing up in my inventory then? Oh, it is, it's there, so. Can meet Weasley's great relative. Set a flue flame here.
Now we should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Aunt Sally,
Revelio.
please do give her my best.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Need to sell some of this shit soon. So all them are worse. Set the leprechaun out.
Revelio. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
To upgrade shit. Let's just buy one.
Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again. A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
You apply traits. Maybe it's later. I'll probably do this mission. I'll be off anyway because I already need 11 since I've got to get up early.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something.
It's funny because he's a Weasley as well and he's in Slytherin.
A surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to.
Oh no, it's Sebastian, that ain't Weasley, is it?
I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
I can't remember now. No, I don't think that is Weasley.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
YouTube side didn't spaz out and show all the messages from earlier.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. It's a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry about earlier.
Revelio.
Bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Gonna rob his house.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch.
And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's Loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good.
Stupefying deposit. Which one's that?
It's in my book.
Fuck one stupid, I didn't even got that one. Oh, it's a normal one, I think you hit a minute.
Correct coming here. I'll cut you from fuse to shatter. Where did they go?
The fuck's a ranger?
I'll bury you. Stop it! Rather unwise coming back this
Go and
way.
shoot me, asshole. Got him.
Pitiful display.
Dead.
Incendio.
made your last mistake. Don't do that, you will regret coming here. Arrogant child!
Expelliarmus!
Oh, weak human. One less human to worry about. I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional. Reparo.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Well, I just tried moving it, but it wouldn't let me.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Little bag. Do you know how much distress you cause? Portraits have feelings too. It's taken hours to de-moustache your Aunt Mildred of Merlin's light.
Deke.
Fucking hell, it's forced
Deke is
another
so
mission.
happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Basically a Pokeball.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have
Like
been
what, he
thinking
has a
about something
fantastical
Professor Howard
beast.
said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now.
So I just grow forever now. That's cool. How's the other thing out then? It's over there. Yeah, you'll probably passed out, but I should speak to you tomorrow.